What's going on, world? I'm your host, George Kill, and only 2 episodes remain in Sneak Peek Season 5, also known as our Season of First Reloaded. Throughout the series, we've seen collections held in vaults, retail spaces, garages, and obviously closets. But today we break ground yet again by introducing the first storage-based sneaker collection, courtesy of Denver Nuggets forward Wilson Chandler. The Benton Harbor native recently gave us a tour of his amazing stash before doing the unthinkable with his entire collection. All right, everyone, I'm with my man Wilson Chandler of the Denver Nuggets in his hometown of Benton Harbor. What's going on, man?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So I always catch up with you during the season, and you said you're not really a kicks on court guy.
Right.
So I had to come out here to check you out.
Yeah, of course. On the court, I'm just more of a comfort type of guy, but off the court, I like a different variety of stuff, Jordans, Forces, Nike basketball, so a little bit of everything.
Yeah, well, let's check it out.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm actually in the process of selling my shoe collection now, so I'm just getting everything, out the boxes, repackaged, cleaned up and stuff like that. Got Jordans here, got foams, dunks, Nike basketball, a few OG Jordans, and there's a little bit of everything. I'm from the Midwest, so I love Forces. So Forces is pretty big for me. Forces and Air Maxes. I think Air Maxes 95 is my favorite. Just seeing shoes when I was younger, just like the cooler guys had, the coolest shoes. So, when I got older, got a job, I just, started collecting shoes, mostly for, wearing and stuff like that, just to get fly. Then it kind of ended up, being a collection. So let's start off. I'm gonna show you some of my SBs, my dunks, and my Jordan collection. Got a few classics over here. Wheat Boy. This is my homeboy Sean Williams' favorite pair of J's right here. So Delaney's, Oreo 4s, classics, DVs. One of my favorites right here, for sure. Got the 5s with the Nike on the back. What year is these? 99, 2000? Something like that, right? Another OG pair of 3s right here. My favorite 3s right here, the blacks. Got some low top 13s. And these right here, fire. And 2s. One of my favorite pairs too, out of the Ben collection. Great 3s. Still fresh in the pack. The Micro Olympics. Blue, baby blue 10s. Got to do the right thing. Spikes. These are one of my favorites right here, when the Spikes first started releasing. My favorite Jordan of all time, it's gotta either be a 3 or 4. They're my favorite Jordan, so I think I'm gonna go with the undefeated 4s, man. They're probably my favorite joints. Got the Benz right here, another pair of Benz. It's a little bit of everything. Got another pair of Nike Airs, 4s, gray 9s right here. Definitely another fly pair. Low top J's, black silver joints. Got 2 pair of these, man. Olive joints. These are fire right here. Low top boys. Ben 13. Crazy, had a wild night in these probably. Black and baby blue. If I was kicks on court, man, I'd definitely wear these with the Nuggets on the away game. Definitely.
Speaking of kicks on court, why don't you wear your shoes on court? Do they mean that much to you that you don't want to mess them up?
Nah, it's not that, because I wear my shoes, and man, like me personally, I like my shoes a little broken in. It's more of a comfort thing, I like hooping in more, comfortable shoes, and it's like a lot of the J's and stuff like that, not too comfortable. These would be another candidate for kicks on court if I was playing. Ben 5s, classic. These are probably the most comfortable Jordans ever right here, these Ben 5s. White and navy blue 4s. Laser 4s, black cats, definitely need a pair of these in your collection, man. Just definitely overall good shoes. These are 3s and the 4s. DMP packs, cool gray 4s, man. Definitely need some of these in there. Laney 14s. These probably the most underrated pair of Jordans in my collection right here. All white boys, cocaines. These would be another candidate for on-court kicks. These are some of my favorite Jordans too, actually, right here. I think these definitely underrated. Fire. These right here definitely was fire. 13s, a couple low top 13s for you. White, red, black, all white, black and yellow. Man, I forgot I said the 3s and 4s are my favorite, but I think this got to be hands down my favorite individual pair right here. If you're into colorful shoes, these dope though. White, gray 12, definitely fire. Probably put these off on the court too, some type of way. Classics, and And enough you can say about these. It's just, when it comes down to it, these are definitely classics. And these right here, the Thunders and the Lightnings will definitely be candidates for the court, man. These are the last release, of course. Leather boys. I remember Jordan and these, you know. That was like my era of Jordan, not the earlier Jordan.
So growing up here, I know you're closer to Chicago, but you're actually in Michigan. Were you more of a Chicago Bulls fan than a Pistons fan?
Yeah, I was more of a Bulls fan just because of my grandmother. She was a Michael Jordan fan and Bulls fan. And then us being so close to Chicago, it's kind of more of a Chicago culture around here. Maroon 5s, definitely another good pair. Definitely, these probably one of my favorites too right here. Undefeated 4s. I tried to get the Eminem 4s, but couldn't do it, couldn't find them for the right price. Some of my favorite 12s. These boys was fire. Ray Allen, home Celtics boys. Low top Obsidians. Definitely fire. Another pair of Jordans I forgot. White and Carolina blue. Definitely another pair of kicks I could play on the court with without uniforms being this color.
So we see a lot of NBA players with J's, but I'm seeing some SBs here. I don't see a lot of NBA players that have those. So tell me about how you got into SBs.
Basically, I was drafted by New York, so when I was there in 07, 08, 09, you know, that was a big deal, SBs, you know, for the skateboarders and stuff like that. So that's how I kind of got into them. So, and I was really not big on the SBs and the dunks. You know, I just really started collecting them because I liked them. You know, I was wearing them and just kind of grew into them. A lot of colorways for sure. Probably more dunks than anything I got. These right here with the polka dots on the bottom. I forgot the name of these, but has something to do with the shrimp and all that, so this is definitely bomb. These right here. These probably the best pair I have right here. These are super dope. All different flavors of dunks. Man. Growing up in pretty much an all-black town, you know, it's Jordan's forces. Maybe Air Maxes here and there, but dunks is kind of like soft to them, I guess you would say. But, yeah, you know. Dinosaur Juniors, black and yellows, classics. These right here, super tough. Orange, one of my favorite colors, so had to get these. Another fire, blue jean material. Galaxy phones, these was like a hot commodity, so definitely had to pick these up. You know, I messed with them.
We talked about earlier how you used to really be in the shoe game, and then what changed? Because I know you're not into it as much as you used to be. Was it like shoes that were like really hyped like that, or?
I think it was not really the shoes being hyped. I think it was more the people, like the fans. You know, everybody just getting out of control. You know, with the back and forth about shoes, calling people hype beasts. You know, just the culture of it, just how everybody just kind of went crazy once it got, it got hot on social media. Yeah. Dr. Doom's, my favorite pair of phones, right? Eggplants, definitely a good colorway to have. These right here, the up-tempos, Tim Duncans, whatever you want to call them. These right here, the classics right here. That's what many people have them. Both releases of the pearls. You can tell it by the color difference right there. Steph phones. Another classic pair of phones. All black joints. Oh yeah. These were super hot, man. Probably one of the rarest pair of shoes I have in here. Big fan of Nike basketball, Pennies, Barclays, LeBrons, Kobe's, any era, I just, got a few Pennies right here. Got these right here. These. My top 5 signature lines, Jordan, of course, just because he was the man. But in 2 through 5, maybe Penny second, Barkley third. The next one's a tough. Have to go with LeBron, probably at 4, and Kobe at 5. More Pennies. Another pair of Pennies. These probably my favorite bronze right here. Tale of Three Cities. This NYC editions. I was in New York when these came out, so I was a big fan. Even though he's still in the league, I'm in the league, but a big fan of LeBron. Another pair of Duncans, fresh. Galaxy Nikes, Blake Griffin hooped in. It's another pair of bronze that had a color crazy way. The whole Miami theme before he went down to Miami, so. These copper KDs was fire. Cop these up tempos. One of my favorites. Another pair of Kobe's. The What's? Evans. Orange. Classic CB34s. These was fire. I don't know, I just always thought these was classic to me. Air Bacon's, man. It's one of my favorite hoop shoes. Yeah, it's the older pair for sure. I got a couple pair of Yeezys. I got these. I got the brown ones. And then I got all the tools, but I'm keeping those. They in Denver, so they with my collection at home. A few Forces. Houston's right here. Definitely a big Air Force One guy coming from the Midwest. Black History Forces. It's okay. These are hard. This is one of my favorite pair of Forces when they drop. Carnival Forces. Another hot pair. Negro Leagues. Another crazy pair of Forces. These are off the LeBron collection right here. These are probably my favorite ones besides the maroon and yellow ones. These definitely was a fire pair right here. Orange, one of my favorite colors, like I said before, so had to get those. These was fire. These beat up, but it's one of my favorites. I used to wear these all the time. The pair of Forces, Year the Rabbits. This was hard. Definitely runners was a thing to wear back in the day when I was growing up, especially Air Max 90s, 95s. So I got a few of those. Simple colorways, real classic. These was kind of funky. Safari Air Max 95s. These have a lot of going on. Denim, the corduroy, good colorway.
So Will, tell us again, let the world know what you're doing with all of these shoes.
Oh man, I'm about to box them up, get them prepared, ship them out. I'm about to sell them, man. Hurt my heart, but you know, they just sitting here, so you know, like I said, I'm not really a collector, like not wearing them, more of a collector that wears the shoes, so they just been sitting here for a few years, most of them anyways. So I'm about to ship them out. Appreciate you, man, big fan.
Yeah, for sure, man. You got a nice collection.
Thank you.
Sad to see it go.
Yeah, me too, man.